Welcome. Ziggy1X here with another NieR Reincarnation video. I'm super excited for this one because we get to dive into the next chapter. Got up at 5:30 this morning, or started working at 5:30 this morning just so I could take a long lunch break to do this. So here we go. We are diving back into the cage, and boy, you gotta stay away from social media when this stuff is going on, because guess what? People are going to be talking about it. And I've kind of had to stay away because I want to experience this for the first time. I'm very excited about it. Based off of the trailer, what are some of the predictions that we're going to have? Well, I still think that monstrosity that we see with giant Gajungas is the Queen Beast. I suspect that we are going to be Amber. Here we go. Oh, that's Griff. Okay, cool. No further ado, we're diving in. Milk, tea, and honey. Good to go.
勝者の気配が失われた戦場を軍人の青年が一人進んでいる。青年は信じていた。彼の部下の一人。あの少年はまだどこかで生きていると。
Boy, Griff sure lives in his own personal hell, doesn't he?
狭間から現れたのは青年の影。暗き底に押しとどめた内なる心。影は問う。なぜあの少年を探すのかと。
That is the voice you do not want to be listening to. Boy, that started out on a dark foot. Actor loading. Okay. Oh, very cool.
ちょっと急ぎすぎなんじゃないか、リオン。
そうでしょうか。
まあ不安なのはわかるけどな。こんなわけのわからないとこに連れてこられて従者ともはぐれたんじゃ。
私は彼を探しに行きます。ユディルさん、あなたはなぜ私についてきてくれるのですか？
協力したら見返りがもらえそうだから。あんた金持ってそうだし。
ご期待に添えるかはわかりませんが。
Oh, Yudil. Not disappointing.
あんまり好きじゃないんだよな。参ったな。
確かに少し目が回りますが、でも この装置を使えば先に進めるはずです。
Kind of like how it picks up with the story as if things have been happening before we get to this point, because we have covered multiple chapters, and so time wasn't standing still for everybody else while we were doing other things. The others have been out and about on their own business. So
ママよ、二人とも無事みたいね。
お前どこにいる？声だけじゃなく姿を現せ。
ごめ
very
んなさ
Yudil
い。
kind of thing to say.
今あなたたちに届けられるのはこの声だけなの。
ディミスは、私の従者は無事でしょうか？
そうね。この道を進めば見つかるかもしれないわ。
Oh, that was cool. Okay.
あなたたちにはそのまま刑事の先へ進んでほしいの。
俺たちあのママってやつに都合のいいように使われてるんじゃないか。
Mama's so sus. I can't get over the character models. Like the clothing moves around, the feathers on the back of Rion's hood move. Yudil, he's got his sash around his waist that moves whenever he moves. This is great.
私に
This is
任
a
せて
mobile
ください。
game, guys. I love it.
こういったからく
Attention
り
to
の扱い
detail.
には慣れていますから。
ふわふわするよりかはいくらかマシだな。
Yudil gets vertigo. I get vertigo too. I hate heights.
これも先に進むための装置でしょうか？
まあ、物は試しだな。
Oh, so this is the first birdcage that they've run into. Okay.
ゴーゴーとうなる灼熱の火炎。街を漂う煙が灰を蝕んでいく。少年は盗賊の彼に先導され、はぐれた従者を探して進む。従者の彼ならば絶対に無事のはず。そう強く信じて。
Hey, there's
炎
Mama.
の影から現れたのはママと呼ばれる白き異形。
Oh, really? That was quick.
少年はママを追いかける。一刻も早く従者のもとへ。その一心で。異変を感じた盗賊の彼が少年を制する。
Be wary of Mama. Oh.
異様な光景を前に緊張が走る。その時だった。動きを失った数体のママ。その場には剣を携えた女がいた。
Been a while.
彼女は言う。この異形たちはこの町に仇をなす敵であると。
Oh, carrier. Oh, I knew you were bad. We haven't had a good carrier fight since the end of season 1. I loved that. That was one of my favorite boss fights, by the way. I thought that was such a cool fight. Yes, we get carrier. I love carrier. Bad guy, carrier. Except Ooh. Ooh, I
Enemy
like this.
reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
So obviously I was farming before I did this. I had my water team up. I love it. Oh, the music desynced. That was weird, the battle music. It went off just by like half a note.
二人は女の助けにより戦いに勝利した。
Interesting. That was cool. Cool little
礼を
touches.
伝えようと少年は女へ近づく。しかし女は憎悪に満ちた面持ちで少年を睨みつけた。分かっていた。この町が己の祖国が滅ぼした町であると。そして気がついた。彼女は王家による暴虐の被害者であることを。
That's right. Gale, Rion, and Dimos share the same timeline. They existed at the same
少
time.
年はまっす
Or
ぐ
close
な
enough
瞳
to
で
the
女
same
を
time.
見据え、言葉と態度で覚悟を示す。女の一戦が盗賊の刃によってしのがれた。
Okay, Yudil. You Chad. Boy, Gale does not like royals. Eternal conviction. What is that?
戻ってきたのでしょうか。
みたいだな。で、あの女、一体何なんだ。
私の国は戦争に勝つため多くの人々を傷つけてきたのです。許されることではありませんでした。おそらく 彼女も。
あんたみたいな王族もいるんだな。鳥かごの次は鳥の石像か。またどっかに飛ばされちまったのか。俺はやっぱりママのことは信用できないぜ。
警戒はした方が良いかもしれませんね。
Maybe the carriers are more susceptible to the corruption, because I really do think that our first carrier was in some way corrupted.
この先は
That's a
飛び降り
long
てみよう
drop.
ぜ。
Yeah.
早く来いよ。
Just casually dropping 15, 20 feet. No problem.
うわ
Bloop.
冒険って感じしてきたな。
Yudil, maybe.
二人と
Rion,
も無事でよかったわ。
さっき
Digital
あんた
Rion,
そっ
I
くり
guess.
のやつに襲われた
Digital
んだ
dead Rion, totally. He could totally swing that.
話を聞いてみましょう。とにかく今は情報が必要ですから。
そうね。鳥かごの中であなたたちが見た光景は敵の攻撃によって歪められたものよ。あなたたちには敵の攻撃を食い止めるための手伝いをしてほしいの。
なるほど。ですが、一体何をすればよいのでしょう。
大丈夫。あなたたちはこの先に進んでくれるだけでいいの。あとはママに
Yes,
任
ma'am.
せてちょうだいちょうだい。
Screwing with gravity again.
なんか上から目線なんだよな。
そうでしょう
I can
か。
appreciate that coming from Yudil because he does not like authority figures. And Mama's the ultimate authority in the cage, so they go together like oil and water. Hey, it's a giant glowing dinosaur turd. Let's go touch it.
あんたのその従者さんってさ、どんな人？
優しくて頼りになる従者です。
Let's give this a shot and see what we see.
Who are you?
Digging it. Digging the new battle music.
Hope you don't regret this.
Theo being an absolute giga chat over here.
I hope we can do this.
Ooh, I like this. Oh man, we need some. Gosh. We need an album. We need an album. This is great.
ディミス。彼の前なら私は笑うことが許されるような気がしたんです。
じゃあ早く見つけないとな。
Oh, Yudil.
さっ
Being
き
so
と同じや
kind.
つだろ。この中にもあの焼けた町があるのか。
いいえ、そうとも限らないわ。この中にあるのは二人が向かい合うべき真実よ。今度はユディル、あなたの番かもしれないわ。
真実ね。
Uh-oh.
まあ言ってみればわかるか。
Breaker of the cage. Serapha. Alright, let's do this. Serapha breaks everything. She breaks boys' hearts. She breaks the cage. She breaks the game. She breaks all things. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Serapha is the destroyer of worlds.
「星明かりとランプに照らされる部屋」。盗賊の彼の顔色が変わった。ここは彼が最後の日に訪れた姫の資質。その先には満天の下、笑顔で語らう姫と盗賊の少年自身の姿。それはかつて彼が渇望した光景だが、ついぞ叶うことのなかった光景。
Yes, he met a watery grave.
少年は状況を推測し彼に伝える。刑事の崩壊の影響がこの場にも及んでいるのかもしれないと。再び聞こえる姫の笑い声。彼は衝動的に声の方へとかける。
Boy, he is smitten. She killed him and he is still chasing after
姫
her.
の笑顔。あの幻の正体を確かめたいと。再び現れた盗賊と姫の幻影。柔らかな笑みをたたえる姫に盗賊の幻影は冒険譚を語る。今宵俺が語るのはとある檻に囚われた怪物の物語。
Okay.
永久に開かれぬ暗い檻の中。けれど怪物の傍らにはいつも友達が寄り添っていた。
Okay. You see Lavania's wing back there? And that looks an awful lot like Fio. She's got the collar and the bracers
た
on.
だ一つの巧妙であった。
So that's Lavania and Fio. Yeah, he's even got the chain around his hand. Okay. Lavania the dragon. Fio the child of light.
あの冒険譚が私に望ませた表層でない本当の私を見てほしいと。
冒険譚に導かれて現れたのは香辛料の匂いが漂う市場。
So is this when he first meets her?
彼は再びかけた。まだどこかに姫の幻がいるかもしれないと。
As the fortune teller. No, okay. Still
柔ら
weaving
かな笑みを
tales.
たたえる姫に盗賊の幻影は冒険譚を語る。今から語るのは世界を旅する人形のお話。
Interesting.
人
A
形の目的
cord
は人間の
called
生
a
き様を
puppet
観察すること。今日も人形
in
は
their lives.
大きな荷物を抱え旅を続ける。
Wow, this is the first direct reference we've gotten to a cord in a really long time. Also, a cord being called a puppet. Interesting use of words, if I do dare say. Oh, so it basically lets you pick the options until you get the one that summons forth the waves.
身分でしか見られない
Cord as a puppet. See, my original speculation was that a cord was the intelligence behind the cage. But if she's being called a puppet, could the cage, mama, pod, whatever mama is, be the intelligence behind pulling the strings on a cord? That's an interesting thought.
笑わなくなった姫を笑わせた者に姫をやる。
Again, there's so little that we get about a cord in the actual games. Drakengard 3 being the big one, because she plays a prominent role in that. But I believe she's mentioned in Automata. I'm almost certain she's mentioned in Automata. It's been a minute, guys, so go easy on me. I'm a NieR normie.
今日俺が語るのは海と砂漠の国で生きる。
So this was in our promotional material for the chapter.
思い合いながら決して結ばれること
I
が
like
な
how
かった
fortune teller Serapha is between them. She's the gulf between the princess and Yudil. Because it was the fortune teller essentially that got between them, even though the fortune teller and Serapha are one and the same. It was that identity of hers that drove the wedge between them, that created the problem that ended in both of their deaths.
あなたとの未
And
来
it was her alter ego. It was the ego that she created for herself after being tortured by her mother and by the prince who she was married off to and everything else. So, interesting. Again, maybe I'm reading too far into it, but I think it is significant
彼は
and
命を落とした。
not hugely impactful to the overall lore of things, the bigger NieR lore. But for this story between Yudil and Serapha, I think it's very significant.
占い師が何を望んでいたのか何一つ気がつかないまま。占い師は盗賊の彼を見据えていた。何かを待つような静かな瞳で。しかし彼が占い師の心を理解することはなかった。
Homeboy just does not learn. You don't pick a fight with Serapha. She'll end you.
あなた一人でも私のことを見てくれたのならこんなことにはならなかった。悪いのはあなた。分からせてあげる。
I like the filter over all this, kind of
Don't be
earthy
afraid.
tone. Feels very, what is that? I can't remember the effect, but it makes it feel very rustic. That's not Serapha's usual attack animation.
Now.
Because that attack animation she just did, interesting. That attack animation she just did is when a character is using a off proficiency weapon. They usually use the weapons by hand when they're proficient with them, and when they're off proficient, they thrust their hand forward and the weapon does an automated attack sort of thing. So interesting. I know she's proficient with the spear though, so she didn't do her normal attacks. Maybe that was just to give her a more of a esoteric feel for the fight.
姫の居室へと一変していた。占い師は静かに二人を見据えると、ゆらりと歩き出す。
Uh-oh. Called it. Ooh.
彼には見分けがつかなかった。憎悪した占い師か、愛する姫か。受け入れがたい真実が彼の胸に忍び寄っていく。
He didn't even know when he died. Oh.
波のように押し寄せる絶望は彼の心を暗闇へとさらう。
He didn't even know. I wasn't sure if he knew at the end, but he didn't even know.
そして彼の絶望を見た占い師の心もまた失望で満たされるのだった。
I feel kind of bad for our boy Yudil.
何も期待させないで欲しかったのに。
Ouch. Sick burn, girl. Whew. This is where we, this is like the training wheels getting into the story here. So I'm sure it's going to ramp up pretty quickly here. Oh, Yudil. Man, again, costume designs look so good. Immovable spirit.
俺は
The gold filigree and design on his outfit. It's so cool.
辛い真実だったわね。
少し休みましょうか。
気にするな。
You never really knew her, bro. She's right. But I'm not entirely sure you want to know her. She's evil.
あまり一人で背負い込まないでくださいね。道が。
Whee!
気をつけてくださいね。
You know, they got so, I'm sorry. They got so much right. That they got so much right. That jumping animation, that falling animation is not, it's not great. Okay. I'm not going to hold it against them. Again, it's just one of those things that it wouldn't bother me unless the rest of the game was so doggone polished. But that just, it's not great, but I'm not going to let it dampen my enjoyment. It's
ユディルさん、
kind of
大
funny
丈夫です
actually.
か？
But that's the problem, is it's taking away from the somber mood, because there is a somber mood right now until I saw them do the Mario jump.
まずいわ。今は彼が。
Oh, hello
ごめん
there.
なさい。なんとか持ちこたえて。
ここは私が。
目を閉じろ。
Lars? We get the Lars appearance? Yeah, baby.
ありがとうございます。あなたは。
話は後だ。まったく一人で立ち向かうなんて命知らずのやつだな。
Oh, okay, Lars. Sure. You guys taking it on alone, but I'm gonna just solo this guy.
俺はなんて。
Oh. Oh, interesting choice. Okay, so Yudil's stunned for the whole fight because he's still, Huh. Interesting. Even incorporating the mood in the overworld into the fight. I think that's pretty cool. Now Rion's over here doing work. Yudil's just being a lump. He's just a lump. His flower betrayed him. All right. I'm gonna have that burned in my brain forever now. Inside joke. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
こいつ大丈夫なのか？
彼はあの鳥かごの中でむごい記憶を見せられて。
目を背けたい事実から逃げてはいけない時もある。前世話になった奴から言われた言葉だ。
俺も逃げないで姫と向き合わなければな。
ユディルさん、この先に何があったとしても私はあなたと共に立ち向かいます。
You're a good guy. Don't let anyone tell you
あ
otherwise.
りがとう。
あんたの愚直さを見てると俺が世話になった男を思い出す。俺もいい加減あいつと向き合わないとな。なんだ？
人を見ませんでしたか？帽子をかぶり包帯を巻いた男なのですが。
いや、帽子をかぶった女なら見たが。
そうですか。
A woman wearing a hat.
ありがとうございました。
Who would that be? A woman wearing a hat.
よく耐えたわ、二人とも。
Which one of our characters' two-star
Sakio-san.
costumes is wearing a hat? Huh. Oh, Saryu. Sorry, wow. It's like thinking, wait a minute, what am I missing here? Sorry. So yeah, that's when he met Soryu. Okay. Sorry, my hamster tripped and face planted on that one. Had a little bit of a blah moment.
Kuso. 動かないのか。
何か仕掛けがあるかもしれません。辺りを探してみましょう。
Ah, giant glowing dinosaur turds.
さっきは世話になったな。ありがとう。
一緒に乗り越えていきましょう。
All right. Looks like we're bouncing back and forth between light and water teams. Oh, so this must be okay. I got the pattern. So we're going into one of Rion's memories now. I can get this. I got this. Brain power.
Who are you?
I should have had Serapha. I mean, I should just slot Serapha into this group. Have Serapha and Yudil. That'd be kind of cool.
Hope you don't regret this.
They're both good, excellent light units. I just got Noelle in here right now for aesthetics. No comment.
I hope we can do this.
I love the arrangements. Ah, gosh, love it, love it, love it. Give me that music mixer.
Ano装置、先へ進めるかもしれません。
That's cool.
うまく床か。さすがにもう何が起きても驚かないな。あ、笑ったな。
いえ、少し元気が出てよかったなと思って。
うじうじしてても仕方ないだろ。
Nausea-inducing vertigo. Oh my gosh, that would screw with me so bad.
また逆さですね。
Yeah, I saw that platform on the backside go up when our other one came up, and I was thinking that's going to play a role somewhere down the road. A little sooner than I expected.
俺は必ず戻る。姫がいる世界へ。
力を合わせて進みましょう。
ああ、頼りにしてるぜ。
Let's see what we got. Cool. Gale's sister. Yikes.
それは運命が狂った忌まわしき日、女を復讐者へと変えたあの光景。
Green butterflies.
女の復讐の火が消えることはない。妹を奪った王国の血を絶やすまで。 現れたのは長い黒髪を揺らす妹。それは王国に改造を施される前の姿。幻であると女は分かっていた。それでも愛する妹のもとへと駆ける。こんなに愛おしいこの子を許さない。この命に変えても。
And it very likely did cost her her life at some point.
盗賊の彼の声で少年は目を覚ます。今しがた見た炎の町と姉妹の姿が夢かうつつかわからぬまま。
Getting a little double time in there. All right, let's see what happens here.
二人は王宮を駆け抜けてゆく。少年ははぐれた従者を探すため、盗賊は姫の正体と向き合うために。再び相まみえた姫の幻影。盗賊の彼は恐る恐る一歩踏み出す。
So elegant. Gosh, she's so much taller than he is. It cracks me up.
今度こそ本当の彼女と向き合う。その彼の決意は揺るがぬもの。だが体がこわばり動くことはかなわなかった。少年はそんな彼のもとへ歩み寄る。
豪華に
Oh,
包ま
is
れ
this
た
his
街の中、
kingdom?
少年は罪の意識とともにかけていく。
Okay.
己の祖国が滅ぼした地を。
I think he was just saying, this is my world.
復讐に囚われた女を前に少年は思う。彼女は自分を許しはしないだろう。しかしそれは苦しんでいる彼女に手を差し伸べない理由にはならない。少年は向き合うと決めていた。自分の罪と彼女の苦しみに。ノイズの中から現れたのは変わり果てた姿の妹と占い師の姿。彼女らの口から呪いの言葉が漏れる。
Red eyes. Oh, interesting.
お姉ちゃん
Even though that apparition on the left is technically the princess's mother, the queen.
私のことを見てくれないならいっそ
二人とも惑わされないでください。きっと正気を失っているだけです。彼女たちはあなたたちの大切な人なのでしょう。
後半に言われずとも。
ああ、必ず助けないと。This is for all of our sakes.
Well, we've almost got Gale's sister. Let's finish her off. Dang, we're about to lose Yudil. What the heck, man? Feeling like I'm gonna take over manual play here. But nah, we got this. I was just kind of coasting on autopilot because the story missions are so easy that I just don't really think about it, but I mean, I don't want to lose Yudil. Or Gale. But they're both not, their elemental affinity is not strong against those enemies, so it makes sense that they were losing a lot more HP. So I'm gonna have to bug out here to pick up kids from school in about 20 minutes. There's no way this is gonna be finished in 20 minutes, so this is gonna be a part 2. So I'll basically just pause everything and come back after I'm done picking up kiddos.
女は苦しむ。いくら憎悪を向けても、自らも妹も救われることはなかった。それにこの少年は復讐相手と呼ぶにはあまりに優しすぎるのだ。そんな女を妹が抱きしめた。もう私のために、復讐のために苦しまないで。ごめんね。ありがとう。
Resolution? I almost hit the skip button. I almost just defaulted to it.
しかし見送ることはできた。己の祖国が運命を狂わせた姉妹を。
Now we come to our next resolution.
占い師を前にこわばる盗賊の彼。少年はそっと彼の背を押す。盗賊の少年はただまっすぐと彼女を見据えた。彼女の瞳の奥、彼女の本当の心、今まで目をそらし続けてきたものを。そして彼の瞳にはあの頃求め続けた笑顔が映った。
Smooth talker over here. Interesting.
復讐から解放された女、そして憎しみ合った二人の和解。少年の心が少しだけほどけていく、そんな気がした。
あんたのおかげだよ。ありがとうな。
Okay, okay. You are quite the sinner, stealing my heart. Rion's alone. He needs a guardian. Oh, these are remnants. Okay. So we're unlocking remnants. Okay, gotcha. Pick those up in the store afterwards.
さすがだわ。
ありがとう。みんなの思いを受け取りました。
彼らは刑事から解き放たれて自由になったのね。
教えてください。私たちは何のために刑事を進むのでしょうか。
敵に立ち向かうためには刑事の記録を修復する必要があるからよ。そしてあなたたちもまた刑事に眠る記録上の存在。
先へ進みながら詳しい説明をお願いできますか。
Yes, please. Released from the cage. Okay. Interesting. Again, choice of words.
あなたたちの記録は永遠に繰り返される罪の記録よ。けれど真実と向き合えばあなたたちはその罪をあがなうことができるの。
Interesting. A redemption story. And that really has been an overarching theme. Jeez. I mean, really has been an overarching theme throughout this entire game, if you really think about it.
罪をあがなうことができればあなたたちは刑事から解き放たれる。
Interesting. Was the cage like purgatory? No, I think we know what the cage is, but that's an interesting take on it.
つまり真実と向き合えば敵に立ち向かう力を得ることができるということよ。
私にとっての真実が何なのか、それは分かりません。でも彼だけは必ず探し出します。
あなたはこんな状況でもずっと彼の無事を信じていたのよね。
ええ、彼が私に信じる力をくれますから。
Yeah, baby. Dimos and Lars. Bring it. wonder if we're going to be in Griff's head for this one. Yep. Yep. Which means that we're at the end of the stories, the bird cages. Which means that we're going to start seeing some of the juicier bits from the trailer. So that may actually be a perfect place for me to take a quick break and to go pick up kiddos. Because I don't want to get into the big stuff and then have to leave 5 minutes into it or something. That would be just awful. We're in Griff's personal little hell over here. Ho 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 ho.
進んだ先にいたのは膝をつく機械の兵士。
There's our boy.
念願の従
That's
者
gonna make someone happy.
しかし彼は負傷を抱えていた。
Dimos. Ooh.
少年は望む。もう守られるだけの存在でいたくはないと。だが軍人の男の銃は冷たく少年の胸を狙った。少年が失意の底に沈みかけた時、軍服の少年兵が彼に告げる。あんたにしかできないことがあるはずだと。その言葉で少年は思い出す。ここまで逃げずにかけてきた理由を。時間なら稼ぐ。そういった少年兵を信じて、彼は従者の機械でできた胸を開いた。そうだ、僕はすでに持っているはず。彼を救うための力を、彼と共に戦う資格を。
Overhaul. Oh, that's
軍服
cool.
の少年兵が先で時間を稼ぐ間、少年は機械兵の男を
That was cool. Okay.
再起動
I
させた。
wasn't sure what to do at that moment.
目覚めた機械兵の前にあったのは少年の安堵の笑
それを見た機械兵もまるで微笑むように口元を緩ませた。
顔。機械兵である彼がこんな表情を浮かべたのは初めてだ。そして少し戸惑うように、王子はいつも私を救ってくださると言った。
I dig it. Let's go save Lars. From Griff of all people. Oh, there's our Abyssal. Abyssal Captain. See? They give into despair. It's the corruption. So, the Abyssals are the opposite of the purpose that they exist in the cage. So, as stated by Mama just now, the reason they exist in the cage is for atonement, for redemption. And basically, if they give in, if they give up hope, if they stop working towards that path of redemption, then they become the abyssal mirrors, which is interesting. So the act of Dimos falling wouldn't alone have turned him into an abyssal. But in the case of F66X, Yuri, Griff, and have we had any other abyssals show up? We may have, anyways. In the case of those, it was all them giving in to their despair, giving into their sins, essentially, which is interesting. Interesting. All right.
Power to kill our enemies.
The abyss. When you stare into the abyss stares back at you. Good stuff.
Firing. Target locked.
You'll be all right now.
It's interesting too because the pattern that shows them. I mean, I know that the aesthetic is shared from Replicant as well, but the pattern is since their data is coming unwound.
Now they're going down.
So again, very cool visual choices.
This will give us an advantage.
Dimos has an advantage against him. Elemental advantage. Nice.
「激闘の末に意識を失った青年を軍人の少年が介抱していた」。
This feels like it may be a good place to pause. This feels like it's going to be a very good place to pause. Yeah.
大丈夫ですか？
Oh boy.
にしても妙な場所だな。
様子を見ましょう。
私が先行します。
And I'm back, picking up kiddos. We're going to have more kiddos coming in here in just a few minutes, so things may get a little hectic. I may have kiddos and doggy and wife and other people breaking into my office, even though I closed the doors and everything, so we will see what happens, but bear with me. And also my daughter is going to be upstairs banging on the ceiling, my ceiling, her floor. So let's see what we get here.
あなたは
敵の妨害を振り切ってようやく姿を現せたわ。1、2、3、4って全然揃ってないじゃない。 データのサルベージが終わったからここに集まるはずなのに。
また
周囲の警戒。
くそ。
Crud.
たたり神。
Oh.
敵むき出したな。
Oh, interesting. Uh,
あなたにもわからないんですか。とにかく戦いましょう。
食いしばれよ。
okay. That just happened. And are the curse gods watchers? Shoot, what the heck is going on here? I don't even know what's going on here anymore.
あんな形状記録にないわ。
That is cool.
あいつ
Well, that tongue just kind of flapped out of the mouth. Interesting.
共にこの場を乗り越えましょう。
ディミス、ありがとう。
面倒だが仕方ない。
We need Kame and Kaim
隊
and
長が目
Angelus.
覚めるまでは代わりに戦ってやる。
I got corrected on my pronunciation of Kaim. It's a long I, Kaim. And Angelus, the dragon. I want this boss in the game to do things with. Like in Fate board and things like that. That would be so cool. That is a great design. The Mourning Mother. So maybe the dark gods are not watchers, but maybe they're manifestations, or they allow for manifestations, external threats to enter the cage. Basically acting as a portal of some kind. I don't know. That's... Wow, that surprised me. I was not seeing that one coming. So we're going straight Drakengard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Jeez. Wow, I guess it took that long for the iPad to process the last video. Okay, cool. Well, this one will be a little bit shorter, I suspect. That last one was over an hour. So I'll be stitching these videos together, making it one through the miracle of video editing, making one seamless experience of watching me stare at a screen. Yes. That's what everybody wants to do on their weekend. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's what ended humanity the first time around. That's not good. Better turn on my do not disturb. I'm messing up right now. Okay. Got you, Griff. Got you back, Griff. Let's do this. Shoot. Oh. Oh. Oh, rhythm game. This is definitely the Queen Beast. Let that first one get past me. I'm not going to get a perfect score. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, we need this as a mini game. Remember when I talked about a long time ago about the rhythm game that we were going to be getting as a mini game, or possibly as a mini game? I was data mined a long time ago. I mentioned it, geez, half a year ago now. Okay, the musically inclined are gonna love this. Nice. It's like reminding me of my Guitar Hero days. I'm gonna like rewatch this. I'm gonna rewatch this and be like, I'm gonna realize a bunch of dialogue that I missed because I was so focused on the rhythm game. And looks like Queen Beastie over there is breaking apart a little bit. Oh, that was so cool. Okay, I'm sorry, that was cool.
なんとかここまで来れたわね。はいはい、みんな静かに。いろいろ言いたいことがあるのはママも分かっているわ。だけど
I'm a little tingly from that. That was so cool.
急いでここから脱出しましょう。現実世界よ。
Oh? Oh, really?
いいえ、ここはママの中よ。
Hmm. The real world. Reincarnation. Wait
さあ、ここを早く出ないと。
a minute, what? What? Okay. Okay, okay. Meta. I love it. Let's see what we get. They're inside of Mama. Mama's going into NieR reincarnation. Okay, all right. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is from the tease at the beginning of the season. Oh. There you are. Pod 063Y. There you are, Pod. Oh my gosh. I'm controlling a pod. I love it. Sorry. I love it. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's Pod 063Y. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm geeking out a little bit. I gotta look around. I know I'm supposed to go through that door, but I'm just looking around a little bit. The my old RPG instincts are to check every single corridor before I go where I need to go, where I know I need to go, because there's always some sort of loose treasury item hidden off in a corner for you to get. Oh. That's a lot of decommissioned pods. Whoa. Now, Pod 063Y is a hive mind, if I recall correctly. Technically, I guess you could say all the pods are a hive mind of sorts, but I think this is Mama in the real world. I think that Mama is this pod. And we are on the moon. We are on the server on the moon. There it is. And there she is. Go back and watch my Into the Cage part 2. And I speculate on all this. 10H. Yep. 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 Ah! Called it. I mean, it was kind of obvious, but called it. It's 10H. I wonder if she's going to be a playable character. We got 10H. That is awesome. That is so awesome. I'm so stoked. Okay. Go check out my Into the Cage part 2. Not this last one that I just made because that was speculation for this chapter, but Into the Cage part 2 was made prior to the season dropping. It was made off of the first trailer that we got for the entire season, which showed that quick flash between Mama and Pod 063Y. And that's when we started speculating, well, if this is a pod, if this is YoRHa, because it did show that on the keyboard. Go back and watch the video. There's a lot of speculation that was going around at this time, and we got it. I mean, the implications of Queen Beast in there, don't know yet, but there's more to come. We are now in the real world. Okay, we are outside. We just stepped outside of the cage. The story just stepped outside of the cage for the first time. We are outside of the digital space. The digital is contained within Mama, contained within Pod 063Y. Pod 063Y. And the other pods within the hive mind seem to have, don't know what's happening there, but it's probably a part of the corruption that's going on in the cage. What is 10H going to do? Because 10H is supposed to be the caretaker for the pods. And so we will see. Guys, hit me with the speculation. I'll post this after the embargo's over, but hit me with all the speculation. This is great. This is so great. It's tying things together. All dreams come to the cage. I'm excited. Anyways, that was a wonderful playthrough, and it seems like we've seen the resolution of some of these stories now. What happens next? Time will tell, but speculate. There's something going on. There's something attacking the cage, which is, again, the collected memories of humanity. And across dimensions, that's where Accord is. Maybe Accord being called a puppet because of that is because of the Accord acting on the whims of the pods, the pod collective that's accumulating all the data, all the memories. And we will see. Maybe we'll even meet Accord. We just met Pod 063Y. You know what? I butchered the pod names. I'm sorry, guys. But it's not 063Y. That's I think that's 2B's pod. Anyways, you get where I'm going with this. I can't remember it right off the top of my head, but we did meet 10H, and she was teased. I believe this is who was teased in the silhouette in the original season trailer. And I suspect she's going to become a playable character. Maybe towards the end of the season, maybe as we step outside of the cage, we'll start seeing more playable characters in the current timeline. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get Accord. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I'm going to leave it here. I'm geeking out a little bit right now. I've got to rewatch this and kind of process the things that I missed during the rhythm game and just kind of get an overall picture of it. So with no further ado, I hope everybody has a lovely day wherever you're at and whatever you're doing. And thank you for those of you who stuck around till the end to watch this. And I appreciate you for dropping in and just appreciate all of you. So thank you. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye.